Welcome to Brainbox. So after learning about the ions and the polyatomic ions in that like cations, anions and their valencies, then you are now ready to write a chemical formula. But before we write the chemical formula, there are few rules what you should understand when writing a chemical formula. Right? Now let us have a look at the rules here. So here the first rule for us what we need to follow is among the all given atoms you need to sort them out like which are positive in charge and which are negative in charge. So the positively charged atom ions we have to call them as cations, right? Now among positively charged means among the given atoms, positively charged atoms which are called cations has to be written first, followed by the negatively charged atoms. Negatively charged atoms ions are called as anions, right? So first you should write the positively charged ions and then we should write the negatively charged ions, in the sense first cations and then anions, right? Now after writing the cations and anions, we must balance their charges. Then I will explain you with an example how to balance the charges, right? Then the next, if at all among the given ions, means let it be either cation or anion, if polyatomic ions are present among the given ions, then, and one more condition is that if they are present more than one, means you need to indicate the number of polyatomic ion, then their number, before indicating the number you must enclose them in a bracket, and after enclosing them in a bracket the number must be indicated, means number of polyatomic ions is indicated outside the bracket as a subscript. Okay, when whatever the number extra you have, you should indicate the outside the bracket, indicate the number outside the bracket, because we already discussed if polyatomic ions are present more than one in number, then you have to enclose them in the bracket, and after enclosing them in a bracket you must indicate their number outside the bracket as a subscript. Now let's see few examples here. For example, the first compound what I will take is aluminium chloride. Aluminium chloride. So what are the ions present in aluminium chloride? First thing, aluminium. So let me write the symbol of aluminium. What is the symbol of aluminium? Al, and with its charge +3, right? And chloride ion is Cl-. Okay, and as per our rule we must write cations first. So the formula, how we write? So the formula of aluminium chloride is that first let us write Al and then let us write Cl. But thing is that as per our rule that we need to balance the valencies or charges. See here it is +3 but we have only -1 here, means to balance this charge, means +3 we need -3 here, means how many such chlorine ions we require? 3 ions, hence I am taking 3 for the Cl. Hence the formula of aluminium chloride is what? AlCl3. And in this we don't have any polyatomic ions, hence no need to use the rules 3 or 4. Okay, now I am going for the next compound. The next compound what I am taking is sodium sulfate. Okay, now to indicate sodium sulfate, let me write the ions what are present here. So what are the ions present? Sodium ion. Sodium ion symbol is Na+, and sulfate. So sulfate anion is SO4 -2. Okay, now in this, see first we must write cations. So what is the cation? So what is the formula of sodium sulfate? The formula of sodium sulfate is first write Na, so sodium, and then write SO4. But we need to balance the charges here. Now while balancing the charges, here you have overall -2 charge, but here only +1. Means this time we need to make the number of cations. How many? Equal to this. Means what is the number of cations here? Required two cations. So the formula of sodium sulfate, what we can write is Na2SO4. Right? Now similarly, we'll take another compound. Okay, another compound what we can take is calcium carbonate. So the third compound what we are taking is calcium carbonate. Okay, now the calcium carbonate, in this positive ion whatever is present is Ca and its valency is +2, right? And carbonate ion, the carbonate ion is CO3 -2. Now see, the both charges are already balanced, +2 -2. Hence the formula of the compound is CaCO3. Okay, now I will go for the next compound, ammonium nitrate. Now to write the formula of ammonium nitrate, first I'll go for the cation what is present here. So what is the cation present? NH4 plus, right? The nitrate anion present here is NO3 minus. Then what is your formula here? The formula here is simply, because here the charges are already balanced and this is a polyatomic ion, but we need not to indicate the number. Hence the formula directly is NH4 NO3. Okay, then we are now going to write for magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide. Okay, so what is magnesium hydroxide? So the cation present in magnesium hydroxide is first Mg+2, then the hydroxide ion is OH minus. See here, in this is a polyatomic ion. Now while writing the formula of this, I need to balance the charges. Now to balance the charges, the formula what I can write here is MgOH, but I need two ions of OH, but OH is a polyatomic ion because there are two atoms. One atom is oxygen, one more atom is hydrogen. Okay, then to represent this, the symbol what we can take is means the parenthesis, because according to the third rule, whenever we are representing the number of polyatomic ions, we need to take a bracket and their number must be indicated outside the bracket. Hence the formula of magnesium hydroxide is written like this, MgOH twice. Okay, have a look.